is what this cell cannot do. It isn't a lithium battery. You can't recharge it by plugging it in. Once the aluminum is gone, you replace the foil. It creates a harmless white sludge called aluminum hydroxide that you need to clean out. The voltage is lower than an AA battery per cell. Stack layers to get useful power. It won't run your AC unit or a Tesla. But for emergency lights, radios, and charging a phone when the grid is down, it's power as long as you have foil. Messy, manual, and requires maintenance. But unlike the grid, it never asks for a credit card. Go to your kitchen. First, take your aluminum foil and cut it into 4 squares, roughly 6 inches wide. Next, find 4 paper towels and cut them slightly smaller than the foil. Then, mix the electrolyte. Take a cup of warm water and stir in baking soda until no more dissolves. This is your conductive solution. After that, take 4 pennies or copper wire pieces. Sand them down to expose clean metal. Now, assemble the stack. Place a foil square. Place a soaked paper towel on top. Place a penny on the towel. Repeat. Foil, towel, penny. Foil, towel, penny. Each foil layer must touch the penny below it. Never let foil touch foil directly. That shorts the cell. This takes about 90 seconds per layer. Do it on a flat surface. The kitchen counter works fine. Finally, attach a wire to the bottom foil and a wire to the top penny. You have just created a voltaic pile. The aluminum is the anode. The penny is the cathode. The baking soda is the electrolyte. The voltage is low, roughly 2 volts for 4 layers. Add 4 more and you have enough to light an LED. Add 20 and you generate roughly 10 volts, enough to charge a phone through a USB step-down converter. Why does this work? You are corroding the aluminum. The metal sacrifices itself to push electrons through the wire. The white sludge that forms is aluminum hydroxide, the same stuff in antacids. The simple stack is the same chemistry Finergy used to drive 1,000 miles. It is the same principle the Navy used for drones, scalable, cheap. Sitting on your counter right now. The total cost? Pennies, the time, 5 minutes, the result? Real electricity from kitchen waste. If a high school student in Ohio could do this to win a science fair, you can do it to power a light in a blackout. Now compare that to the battery in your emergency flashlight. You bought it for $5, it sat unused for 2 years, and when you needed it, it was dead, thrown away. The landfill is full of heavy metals and wasted money. This pile is made of baking soda, pennies, and foil. A disposable AA battery delivers power at roughly $150 per kilowatt hour. This pile does it for under $1. When it dies, rinse it, add more foil, and it runs again. The shelf life is indefinite. The power grid fails every storm. The lithium battery degrades every cycle. But the 1748 cell just sits there, silent and ready, waiting for you to add water. The only generator you can rebuild from your recycling bin. The laws of physics do not care about quarterly earnings or grid maintenance schedules. The electron flow discovered in 1748 never stopped working. We just stopped looking because the wire in the wall was easier. We traded resilience for convenience, allowing the utility meter to become our only lifeline. But the chemistry survived. It survived in the notebooks of Alessandro Volta. It survived in the hidden radios of the French resistance. It survived in the classified hulls of Navy drones deep underwater. And now, finally, it survives. In your kitchen drawer. $4 trillion in North American grid infrastructure hinge on you believing electricity only comes from a power plant. But the truth is, energy is everywhere. It is in the air, in the ground, and in the metal you throw away. You're no longer just a customer waiting for a bill or a victim waiting for rescue. You are holding the formula. When the next storm hits and the neighborhood goes dark, you won't be the one praying for the truck to arrive. You will be the one stripping wire and mixing soda by candlelight. They can turn off the substation, and they can ration the lithium, but they cannot turn off the chemistry. Subscribe to Mr. Dude Explained. We are building the manual they didn't want you to have, sharing